Can you actually plug in a talking house transmitter into the cable box or the cable system? And I have never actually tried it myself. But today, about changes. This has been quite a popular, very popular request. Some people are like, oh, I live in an apartment, and I want the apartment to be able to receive whatever I play. I've never actually tried hooking up a AM system to a damn Spectrum line, but I'd assume it would work. I've never tried it. Don't try this at home. Bad things could happen. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm doing is probably very dangerous. I'm guessing if the staff sees this video, they're going to be doing an incident report. The last thing we need is to start the morning with Ferris writing an incident report. But you've got questions, and so do I. So let's see if curiosity really does kill cats. Again, must I say, do not try this at home. I mean, you can absolutely do it, but I really don't know what's going to happen. So I'd highly recommend, if something bad happens, you'll know not to do this yourself. Are we in the camera shot? Oh, let me lower it down here. Now, people often say, well, I live in an apartment, or I've got a girlfriend, and she would be disgusted if I ran a big, long, 20, 30-foot wire. Ew! What's with the long, stupid red wire? Babe, that is truly the antenna for this, quote, radio station. Ew, it looks disgusting. But because I'm doing something stupid that could lead to serious injury, I want to remind our live stream folks, just because I'm doing it doesn't mean you should do it. Like my mom would say, if your friend tells you to jump off a bridge, I hope you don't fucking do it. Maybe, well, she didn't use the F word, but she definitely would get very upset. And, well, I certainly don't blame her. And for legal reasons, I must tell you, this is super dangerous. It's not me just making up bullshit. What we're doing could seriously lead to some bodily injuries. So, just know what you're doing beforehand, or know the risk of what you're doing. I'm going to actually pick up Life 1025 and spit it out on the talking house. I'm on a wooden floor, so hopefully we don't need medical. Yep, I got sparks. Turning it on. At 10:10 on your AM dial. Funny. I'm not getting any audio at all. What the heck? Now, the real question of the day, many of you have had, is what will happen when I turn on the radio to AM 10:10 on the dial? I would also like to know, wow. Hold on. Wow. Is it a bust? Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm gonna do something really stupid here. Please pardon my extreme stupidity. If you don't mind, we're gonna move it over a little bit. Plug it in that way and press play. So now what we can do is pull out the radio, the one that we were using to pick up Life 1025. Apparently, that's not working. Actually, there's a way I can do this to satisfy your urge to know if it works. Will it work on something like this? So I'm going to go over to aux. So, is it working? No. Is it possibly the wire? Honestly, that could be the case. So let's go with our super ridiculously long wire from on. To be honest, this has done me solid countless times. Now, what makes this surprisingly interesting is I don't think this particular box is actually working. Thankfully for me, I do have another one of these odd units at the very bottom. Let's use this one. Ideally, what you can do, believe it or not, there is a way to be able to hook up both talking house units and be able to literally double your power. Is it legal? No! It is not legal to double your over-the-air power. But it is, to my knowledge, not illegal to double the power in your own home. The word is your own home. Not elsewhere. Let's go ahead. Try 1700. A lot of people like this. There you go! It's working! Now, a lot of people wonder, will it work on the radio itself? Honestly, not with an adapter. Now, if you do really want to pick it up on a radio, there is a way to do it. However, what I'm about to show you is, well, dangerous. But it is not impossible. To actually perform something like that, all you have to do is get yourself a spare coax cable and just strip one of the ends off. Let me show you how you do it. Let's go back over to our part. Actually, I think I already have it out here. Hold on. If you really want to be able to pick up your radio on your talking house, take one end of your cable, leave this, cut the other end like that. What I'm going to show you is not something that you should do. This is merely and strictly for educational purposes. Remember, you could get in trouble. So don't try this at home.